Be making bases.
What's going on YouTube? Beat Making Bases back again with another dope video. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor. Go ahead and subscribe as well as give me a thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section of the video. So look, without further ado, let's get into today's content. So check this out. Today we're going to be actually covering another subscriber slash viewer topic. All right, so check this out. We got Inicio that said, please do one on how to make a good kick and hi-hat from scratch. All right. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. And I'm actually going to take it to a step further. And we're going to actually do a whole kit, basic kit from scratch. And I'm going to break down what I did to do this. And we're going to show you how to, really sauce it up here. So first things first, as you can see here, I have a kick, snare, clap, and a hi-hat sound. Now, how did I get these sounds? First thing I did is I actually went over here I opened up a new session. I went over here to Logic Pro 10 right here, went to preferences, audio, and my input device, I changed it to the mic that I'm using. I'm actually using a Yeti stereo microphone. Whatever mic you're using, whether it be a USB mic or if you're using an interface, you want to select that interface, make sure you get that going. All right. Because basically what we're going to do is record some natural sounds in your environment that sound like what you're trying to create. So like, for instance, for this kick, I just held my mic over my table and I just pounded the table as, basically, remember when you were in school or whatever and we used to make beats on the table? Yeah, did that. Made my own kick that way. All right. Snare, same type of thing. I think I just clicked plucked the table or plucked like a book or, a hardback book or something like that just to give it a snare vibe. This clap actually was made with a water bottle, empty water bottle. I just crushed it a little bit and it had a dope clap sound. And then this hi-hat, this kind of like tick something. So what we're going to do now that I told you what I did to get the initial sound is I'm going to actually chop it up, add effects, EQ it, different things like that, just to make it sound more full. And then I'm actually going to, save it into my into Logic Pro 10. So let's jump in. So this is the kick sound. Let's see what it sounds like here. I'm just going to create a small loop. That's what it was. That's what it sounds like. Now, so the first thing I would need to do is just really move this playhead to the very beginning of this sample. So somewhere around here, you can keep on zooming in too, just to get real close up on it. Just where you start to see the wave file begin. So I'm pushing Command T to actually cut this up, and we're going to delete that. And I'm just going to bring that to the very beginning. Okay, now another way you can do that is just push enter right here, and then wherever your semicolon and colon key is, it's going to bring it to wherever this playhead is. So we'll start there, bring that to like right there. You can probably put it like right there. Bet. And then I'm going to push T. That's going to bring up our tools. I'm going to bring up my fade tool, and I'm going to fade this out. All right, cool. So push T again, and we'll go to the pointer tool, and we're good to go. So now that we have everything lined up, the next thing to do is to go ahead and EQ it, maybe add some type of compressor, different things like that, maybe even pitch it up or down, different things like that to make it sound more like a kick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up my EQ, and we'll see what we can do here. And I'm going to take this and basically you're going to keep on playing around with the EQ until you kind of feel like it sounds right. So I'm not going to do too much. I believe in keeping things simple. So we just did a little bit of EQ. I took out a little of the highs, boosted up some of the lows just a little bit. And then what I can do too is I can come over here to pitch. And we could do something like this where we're gonna first of all, don't turn the mix all the way up, and we're gonna just take that down one or two. Alright, bet. So I like that. Next thing I would do here, and you can use a regular compressor if you want, but I love this particular compressor. It's a Waves bundle. I think I got this in the gold bundle. So you can get the gold bundle, or you can just get this plug-in by itself. But it's called MV2. MV2. Let's pull it up a little bit. And honestly, I think I might have to go ahead and use Smack Attack instead, because it's not really smacking like I want it to. Okay, cool. So that kind of makes it a little more focused as far as the kick. And then I can come over here as well, and there's another plugin. It's called R-Bass, and that's going to add a little bit more low end. So let me just pull that up. R-Bass right here. And once you get everything the way you like it, what you could do now is just go ahead and right click on it. And then what you do is just bounce it in place. And then I'll just say kick, say kick custom 01. Now I got a custom kick drum that I just created. Alright, and you're just going to repeat the process for each instrument. So now we got this snare. This is how the snare sounds. Zoom in on it. Take the playhead to the very beginning. Okay. Again, remember our trick here. You just push enter, bring the playhead to the beginning, push the semicolon. It's going to bring it to the beginning here. Push T, fade tool, fade it out, just so it sounds smooth. Cool. And that's low key ready to go. Honestly, it kind of has an interesting sound to it, but we're going to still EQ it and everything like that. Since it's a snare, we'll take out some of the lows. Same difference here. I can come over here and use Smack Attack. Pretty dope just as it is, actually. I think we're going to leave it alone. just wanted to do a little bit more on that kick because I noticed that I boosted up that snare just a little bit more, and it made it smack a little bit better. So I wanted to, boost up this kick a little bit more too. We'll rebounce that in place. And then what you could do seriously is just like take the ones that that work, put those on the bottom here. All right, so anyway, we got our clap, which is next. I'm real excited about this clap. I feel like the clap is really gonna sound pretty dope. Take that playhead to the beginning. Same process, man. We're just gonna continue that same process. Let's check out the clap. And like I said, this is literally a bottle, an empty water bottle. Turn this joint into something amazing. So this is the most custom you can get, man. Like, you're not gonna find this anywhere because you made this. Really doesn't need too much. It's already pretty much smacking. But we'll just still do some stuff here. Let's see here. Do a mono to stereo on the spread. You can use some of these presets here. And then I can go over here. Yeah, that's fire. Let's do that, bounce that in place. I'm gonna call this clap custom. Last is our hat. Now to get this hat to sound more like a hat, I'm probably gonna have to pitch this. Definitely EQ it some. Same process, y'all. And then I'm gonna come over here. We'll just start EQing it. A little unnecessary, but I really think this smack attack is gonna take us where we need to go. And for this, we can come over here and load a preset. Go to drums, hi-hat sharpener. Let's see here. Might have to add a little distortion just to make sure it, really pops out. Not perfect, but you kind of get where I'm going with this. That could easily turn into like a snap or some type of snare. And there we go. Not quite sure why I did this, but we'll just take it back like so. Bring it like this. And we could just bounce that again. All right, bet. So now we have our sounds. So this is all custom. You know what I'm saying? We didn't take somebody else's kit and manipulate it from that. No, we really literally created our own hat, snare, kick, and clap. So let's listen to these again. Let's see what they sound like. Sure. Crazy. It's a nice little kick. I wouldn't call that a snare really. That's like more of a block sound, but it can go as a snare. So yeah, let's put this to test, man. Let's make a beat with this, man, and see just a simple beat and see what we can come up with. So I'm gonna take this and we'll go ahead and drag this clap into the quick sampler. Turn on the metronome. Turn this up to maybe like 130. And yeah, we're gonna get to work. So I'm gonna hold on. Yeah. So let's go ahead and go. Crazy, y'all. We're gonna make a beat out of some sounds we just made. Like super crazy. Boom. Got it locked in. Now what's next? Let's put this kick to use. Drag him on in. We can do them as a one shot too. Turn them up too. right, so we got that, and then we can just go ahead and go with the snare as well. Y'all get the vibes, man, you know. Lastly, we're gonna get this hi-hat. Okay, cool. Cool thing about the hi-hat, I mean, everything, all the rules apply. I can come in here and draw it in. I can use this step sequencer. Let's turn that clap off just for a second. And you know, it's original, you know, saying custom kit, you know what I mean? And y'all could, you know, you could go a little bit even more in depth on this. Like literally you could come and you could, you know, go out in nature. You can go and like really hone in on the sounds that you get. You know, it doesn't have to be like specific stuff here, man. So I'm just gonna throw like a loop on top of this, man, just to kind of see how this is gonna sound. Let me just see. And see, this will easily turn into a dope beat, man. Just building your own stuff. And let's say if you liked it, all of these, let me just turn that clap back in here. But yeah, anyway, y'all get what I'm saying here. But if y'all like these claps and snares and all that type of stuff, all you got to do is go to the quick sampler and just save it. You know what I mean? Just go over here, save as, and I could just say custom clap 01, just in case I want to create more. 02. I can go save as, custom kick 01, and then I can literally bring all this stuff back up. You know what I mean? Save as, I could do custom snare 01, and then these can ultimately turn into a legit custom drum kit, like not something that people have already took and regurgitated and, you know, took somebody else's sounds. No, you went out and made these sounds from scratch, literally. You feel me? So that's a beautiful thing to be able to do that. So this is a hi-hat, so we're gonna do like that. But yeah, so that's that, man. Make sure you save your project or your file. You could just say like drum design. And now, you know, you pretty much have your own drums that you created. You know, you could do it your own flair, your own style, your own everything, you know. But anyway, yo, thank y'all for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you do. Make sure you also give me a thumbs up if you like the video. And also make sure you go ahead and comment. I do pay attention to my comments, as you can see. And thank you so much for watching. Until the next one.